Enough of this grimness. Although my buddy, I did want to say one thing about my buddy Richie, who has a disease. And, but it's an interesting disease he has. He has the disease of alcoholism. And he came to me, you know, and he told me, and I like to look, I'm the kind of guy who likes to look at the bright side of things, you know. So I told him, I said, Richie, it's true that you have a disease and everything, but I think you got the best one. It's the only disease where you get to drink booze all the time. I haven't looked at every medical journal, but I believe it's the only disease where you can constantly drink booze. As a matter of fact, that is the disease. You know, and I don't think Richie would think if he had a disease. Like, I don't think Richie would go to my Uncle Bert, go, hey, I understand you got bowel cancer. Ah, man, I know how you feel. I gotta drink a lot of booze. Those diseases, they're tough, those diseases, huh, Uncle Bert? Hey, what's your symptoms, Uncle Bert? Well, my bowel, I got blood pouring out of it all the time. I got bowel blood pouring out, gushing out of my bowel, almost nonstop. And I got searing, clawing pains, ripping, tearing, you know, mind-screeching bowel pains. And they're combined with aching, dull, soul-deadening bowel pain. Those are basically my symptoms. How about you? I get happy. And, you know, I tend to be able to talk to people easier, I find. Sometimes I will meet a lady at a bar, got the same disease as I do, and I'll fuck her. But that's in the latter stages of the disease, Uncle Bert. You gotta realize that. You know what I mean, Uncle Bert? But no, but listen, man, I don't minimize what he does though, because he you know, he admits that he's an alcoholic and that he's weaker than a bottle, and that ain't easy to do. I couldn't do any of that shit. I'm too proud, you know what I mean? I got too much pride, you know, like they say in the scriptures, pride goeth before the fall, you know, and he can somehow, you know, it's a very beautiful thing he does. He goes to Alcoholics Anonymous and he says right in front of them, he says, you know, he goes in front of a whole room full of people and he says, I am an alcoholic, you know. Which I know does not sound that anonymous. I didn't name the group, but sounds like the exact opposite of anonymous. Whatever. Like, to me, the alcoholics that, you know, the anonymous alcoholics, to me, would be like you guys. I don't fucking know. I can't tell, you know? But once you tell a whole church basement full of people, your cover's pretty well blown, but anyways, it still requires a lot of... The only thing they seem to be anonymous about, from the way I can gather it, is they won't tell you their last names. Anything else goes, you know, but not the last name. No, no. Sometimes they'll say the first, like they'll go, I am Richie and I am an alcoholic, or the first initial. They'll say, my name is Richie K and I am an alcoholic. Then anything goes. They're like, one time I remember I was under the influence of the demon rum and by God, I started punching my newborn in the face. I looked down at my fist and it was all bloody with, I don't know what it was. It was either from my knuckles or my son's skull. Yeah. I'm not telling you my last name. That's none of your beeswax. As far as I'm concerned, a man should have a little, you know. Did I ever tell you about the time I blew a dog for a pint of gin? Ever tell you that? Oh, yeah, I did tell you that. First initial's K, I'll give you that much. Richie K, but I'm not going to tell you the last letters. Plus, you can memorize my face. But other than that, I would like to keep this completely anonymous. If there was just a way I could... And what better way to keep a secret when you think about it than tell a room full of drunks? That's not going any place, you know? As soon as the guy has a relapse, hey, Richie blew a dog for a pint of gin. He told a whole bunch of us. Right. I mean, I understand the dog had some gin. What are you going to do? Oh, yeah. Richie K. You know Richie K? But I don't drink myself, you know. It's not because I'm no big guy. I'm just afraid, you know. I fear everything, you know. And so I'm afraid to and stuff. But I used to. Now I don't drink. And when you're with people that drink, it doesn't work out. That's why that designated driver thing, I don't think ever worked out. I see ads for it again. Like I think they're trying to resurrect that idea. But it's kind of a flawed notion, you know. It's like, hey, Bill, listen. We were wondering if you'd come out with us. Here's the idea. We want to go out and drink. And then we were hoping you'd come with us and not drink. How's that sound to you? We're going to go to a bunch of different bars and drink, and then you come with us and not drink. Also, we're not going to be driving. You're going to pick us up at our different houses, go to a bunch of bars, not drink while we drink, and then drive us all home. How's that sound to you? How's that catch you? I was like, I don't know. What's the catch? It sounds too good. For some sort of... But I don't drink, and if you don't drink, I'll tell you something, bars are not a lot of fun because, you know, when you think about it, fucking all, you know, all it is you're just sitting at a big oak table for 4 hours. That's not fun unless you're drunk. And then everybody else be drinking, you know what I mean? So their fun is going up and up and up, you know? It's rising. Their fun is escalating while your fun is staying exactly the same. And then by the end of the night, you don't even know what the fuck they're laughing about. Just everybody's laughing. And then they start resenting you for it. I've seen that, man. Drunk people do not want a not drunk guy there. I know that. I've been there so many times. It always ends the same. Guy comes up to you and goes, hey, what's the matter with you? Cheer up. Ah. Then you're like, oh, no, I'm having a good time, too. Don't take a wild swing at me when I'm not looking. I'll be driving you home later. This is a lot of fun. Is that right on Rikers Island? They banned like 2 months ago. They banned pornography, any porno magazines from the prison, you know, because I don't know why they did it, but now I just read the headline.
Sure, you don't need to know that part, right? Who cares about that part, right?
But now they had to bring it back this week, so they had a compromise. They're allowing one porno magazine.
Only one?
Only one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the porno magazine that they're putting in is Hairy Guy's Ass Illustrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to only allow one, I would think that's the one, you know, probably.
It's a good magazine, though.
It is a good, you know...
It's not all just pictures of Hairy Guy's ass.
The articles are good, actually. Yeah. Good articles on if you're buying a home, what home to buy, good areas to look.
Good stereo advice. That's what I read.
Yeah. Killer crossword puzzle. It's just a good publication. All right.
See, I just read it for Hairy Guy's ass.
Well, see, that's you, Andy. Just people are all different.
He was telling me before the show, the last week he went to the Hairy Guy's Ass Mansion.
Great. Why didn't you... Andy has all the fun. He gets to all the big celebrity parties.
Right. Him and Jimmy Kahn. Andy's a fantastic guy.
I'm curious about something.
And when I say, you know, I used to make jokes at 12:30 about him being gay, that's absolutely ridiculous. But when we were starting out, I will tell you one story about Andy. This is what happened.
I'm scared.
I was working at Art's
the deli and coffee shop.
Deli and coffee shop, bussing tables. So Andy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, I got a way to make some money." I said, "What is your way?" He goes, "I'm going to become a male prostitute." Now I said, "Andy, you're not gay. It doesn't make any sense." He goes, "But a guy has to make a dollar." So I said, "All right, do what you want." You know? So he comes to me the next day and he says, "Hey, I'm buying breakfast." I says, "Why is that?" He says, "I made $450.05 last night."
Wow.
I said, "What on earth?" He goes, "Yeah, did some tricks there, you know, they call it." So I said to him, "You know, I eat steak and eggs. I eat, you know, expensive." He says, "That's all right. I made $450.05. And I said, "Well, who on earth gave you 5 cents?" He said, "Every one of them."
Good God, you're a horse's ass.
I was concerned. That's simple arithmetic. That's 9,001 dudes.
Please. We have to have... we'll take a break.
You don't care anymore.
I do like that he picked Kemp. I like Kemp.
Oh, yeah?
He had a strange thing. Did you hear that quote he said? He said he's closer to minorities than the other candidates because he says he showered with a lot of black guys. Did you hear that?
What?
He says because he used to be on the Buffalo Bills.
That's right, he was a football player. Is that true? He said that?
Yeah, he said that the other day. He said he has a closer feel for the minorities because he showered with so many black guys.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't know if that's how you want to pick your presidents, right? Showered with a lot of black guys?
I don't know.
I mean...
You're picking Dole because he can do an impression.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, your reasons aren't much better.
If I was going to pick a guy just because he showered with a lot of black guys, I'd pick Andy or something like that, you know? You know?
People don't have to know that.
No, he used to play ball. He used to play college ball.
Sure, he was, yeah. In every branch of the armed forces.
Start with my jokes. I just want to say, like, I said a thing on last show about Andy enjoying gay porn.
Right, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
And I thought later, that was just a stupid thing to do.
Well, I guess it was all forgotten until you just brought it up.
So, he doesn't like gay porn, you know? He doesn't like gay porn. So anyway.
I can't stand gay porn.
Right.
Gay porn, no thanks. So if you're getting me a birthday present, no gay porn.
I'm glad you know, that's great because it really cleared the air.
Yeah.
I understand you Lent. You take Lent pretty seriously, the Catholic holiday of Lent. Is that the case?
Well, you have to give up stuff on Lent. So every year on Lent, I give up stuff. And I made up a list, you know?
Oh, really?
Of stuff that I gave up. So I have it here in my pocket. Can I read it?
I would love to hear what Norm gave up for Lent. Yeah. Why
I don't have it in my pocket.
not? You don't have it?
Oh, here it is. It's in this pocket. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, this is a list of things that I gave up for Lent. Okay, you ready? I gave up powerlifting.
All right, out.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that anymore. And then I gave up lifting of any kind.
Okay, that's good.
And then I gave up dressing up like an incubus. Now that people know what it is, you know.
Not going to do that.
No. And then I gave up. This isn't a good one. I gave up feeding my cat.
You got to break that habit.
Yeah, that's no good.
Lent's a good time to do that.
So that's. Oh, and then I gave up spending thousands of dollars trying to methodically seduce Andy's wife.
No more of that, huh? All right, that's very nice. Good for you.
What a relief. Plus, it gets in the idea that Andy has a wife.
Andy has a wife.
Oh, he does, I know.
I have a wife,
I know.
and
No, he has a great wife.
I don't like gay porn.
No, he has an excellent wife.
Don't like it.
Well,
Not for
okay.
me.
What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and then we're all going to confer with our lawyers. And then we're going to come back, and we'll have more with Norm Macdonald in just a second. everybody. Stop comparing notes on gay porn, all right?
No, we were actually talking about the Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit issue.
Oh, yeah. You guys like that issue.
No, I love it. Andy
It's
said,
fun to play
Andy
this
said it's
game.
his least favorite Sports Illustrated.
Oh, shut up.
He says he can't.
Never mind. I'm going to say something.
Andy, you don't, it's like quicksand. If you struggle,
I
it gets
know,
worse.
I know.
You
I'm
just gotta
just
sit
gonna
very still and it'll go away.
The hero?
Norman Fell from Three's Company.
That's your hero?
Yeah. Mr. Roper. Yeah.
No, Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
That's not a good hero.
That's all I got.
Better than this guy's hero is some gay porn actor. Anyway.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't know.
Insane.
No.
What are you saying?
Let me tell you something about gay porn. Seriously.
It's fine.
That was a long one. Okay. No, I'll tell you something about gay porn. Seriously.
Okay.
That doesn't mean a guy's gay. I'm not saying that. Because a guy watches gay porn all the time.
Cut to a single. Just of norm, really?
Gay porn. I enjoy gay porn. I'm not gay. Gay porn is a genre that just cuts across all demographics. You know? Young people, old people, straight people, the gay people enjoy it. Everybody likes gay porn. But this guy really likes it. No, I don't know.
I thought I heard patriotic music playing behind that speech.
No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to talk about Bob Dole. This guy's my hero.
Ruined my reputation, you know.
I'll
Just
tell you
in
something.
passing.
This guy is not gay. If anybody's not gay, it's this guy. Seriously.
I am so totally straight. Oh, yeah.
No, you are.
I love the ladies.
No, he does. No, he likes girls. He likes girls.
Does this happen every time you try and talk about Bob Dole? You start talking about gay porn.
I know, I don't know what that was. But listen, the Bob Dole, I love this guy. He's my hero. He's always been my hero for like the last 18 years since I was very young. And I always liked Bob Dole. And so it was an honor to, now it sounds weird because I was talking about gay porn. But
I'm questioning your ability to continue. It's hot.
I was talking to Andy before the show, and apparently I made a mistake one time in the show where I intimated that maybe Andy was into gay porno. You remember that?
I didn't, but now I do, yeah.
Which he was not, which he is not into, and I never meant to intimate that he was gay in any way.
Right.
Just that he had an obsession with watching gay porno.
Okay.
There is a difference.
Everybody loves gay porno.
Right.
Yeah.
What's not to like?
So anyway, so I said I'm sorry. He said, you know, I said I'm sorry about that.
Right.
And I said I would never mention again his alleged obsession with gay porno.
Right.
And I won't. But anyway.
We're gonna run that on a loop. Play it over and over again.
Well, he's got a wife.
Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? I know that.
Have you ever met her?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What are you talking about?
does exist.
She
No,
does
I know she
exist.
exists, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell the people. I don't want them to think that Andy's into gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. Unless you're not gay, and then there's something horribly wrong with it.
That's when it goes awry?
Yeah, that's when it's the worst thing you could be is gay when you're not gay.
Right.
Andy on this show, man.
Oh, yeah,
He's got to leave, huh? How bad is that, huh?
Yeah.
He should stay. You want him to stay.
Ah,
You should stay.
good move.
You should stay.
You just
Get
killed
him booing.
Yeah, you killed everyone's joy tonight.
No, I swear to God, though, when you sit on a couch for the living, you should think about not giving that up. That's a great job. You sit on a couch, and you sit on a chair.
It got to be too much, though. I'm looking to lay down.
Gotta tone it down a bit.
But you're a great man, and I'm going to miss you on the
Thank
show,
you.
man. You're a great man, isn't he?
Thank you.
Great.
Maybe he'll change his mind.
Maybe.
I keep asking him.
Yeah.
He's like, nope.
Maybe if the internet, they start like writing "Save Andy," you know what I mean? It's not save him because
It's not saving,
he's
it's his
leaving.
choice. Yeah.
Scott, you're Irish.
Yes.
What are you?
Swedish German.
Swedish German. Are you really?
Yeah, really. Why would I lie about that? It's not
No,
funny.
it's very odd 'cause
It's a very strange lie. I put one over on those people. Yeah.
Swedish German.
No, I'll tell you why it's funny, man, because I was in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I met a good old boy down there, and he said, he said, you know Andy Richter?
Yeah? Yeah, he did?
Yeah.
You met a guy in Georgia and he said, you know Andy Richter?
Oh, yeah, you guys do well there.
Oh.
And he said, I said, yeah. He said, you ever heard of Andy Richter joke? I said, no. He said, well, most of it's based on him being Swedish German. And then he told me an Andy Richter joke. And
Really?
But I didn't know he was Swedish German. I thought it was all nonsense.
Yeah, well, now this lines up perfectly. Let me ask you something, because it sort of relates to the first...
Wait, don't you want to hear the joke?
No. Oh, you're down to 6. You're down to 6. All right, this joke will get you back
Yeah,
up.
you can get him back.
Let's hear the joke.
Well, the fella says, he says, man, he says, you ever heard a time about the old prospector? That's how he tells you,
Yeah.
He says, man, there was an old prospector, and he was prospecting for gold, and he was having a hell of a time getting any gold. It was an empty stake, I believe. And he said he'd come into town one day. He'd been in the mine for a good 8 months. He said, by God, he said, I'm only flesh and blood. Sure. Yeah. And I need a woman, you know. And so he goes into town. He goes up to the bartender. He says, bartender, he says, man, I've been in that mine for a hell of a long time, and I'm only flesh and blood. I need a woman. Well, the bartender says, hell, there ain't no women in this town. If you want to do any of that business, all we got is Andy Richter, the Swedish German. The prospector, he says, no, he says, hell, I ain't into that funny stuff, you know. He says, I'll be fine. So he goes back to his state, you know, and he's back in that mine, man, and 6 months passes, and a year passes, and Conan, you know, people are weak. Man is made of flesh and pride, as the scriptures tell us, and by God, that old prospector finally broke to his knees, and he said, I'm no worse than he went back to the bar. He was a beaten man. He says to the bartender, he says, hell, man, I've been in that place 2.5 years. A man has needs, and if you say there's no women in this here town, he says, well, I'll have to go for Andy Richter, the Swedish German. But he says, listen now, he says, man, I'm a tough old hombre, you know, and I got friends now. He says, I don't want anybody to know about this. You know, this is back in the old days.
Sure, yeah.
He says,
I can tell by the accent, yeah.
he says, I got my cowpoke friends and so forth. I'd hate to hell anybody know about this. You know, this got to be all secret. Nobody. I say, nobody can know about this. Bartender says, well, 4 people will know about it. How do you figure that? He says, well, he says, I'll know about it. He says, you'll know about it. Andy Richter, the Swedish German, will know about it. And the fella that has to hold down Andy will know about it.
Why?
Why? Because Andy Richter, the Swedish German, he don't go for that funny business neither.
Well, at least you left me my dignity.
Yeah.
I like the way that story ended.
Yeah,
That was
because
a nice...
you weren't gay.
Right. Well, but that's not beside the point.
You were raped.
No, it's more. It's more that I wasn't prostituting myself. That's what I was
You're
getting.
such a horrible man.
I asked cable, but it's still valuable airtime.
I don't know about that.
You know, in Georgia, they say there's a whole subgenre of Andy the Swedish German joke. That's what the guy told me.
Well, you know what? I asked you, how are you?
Yeah?
And you went into, I believe, a 48-minute joke.
Oh,
which
I'm sorry.
was fantastic. But now we have to take a commercial break.
Are you kidding me?
What? Yes! I'm about to grow my beard back if I don't...
Yo, what up? All right, so we got another one from Norm McDonald.
Okay. Yeah, man, fun dude.
Very funny. Very funny.
Last one we checked out was alcoholism.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, man, that was a good one too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we got?
This one is called 12-Minute Joke.
A 12-minute joke?
Yes, 12-minute joke. Must be a hell of a punchline, man.
Yeah, man, to set it up for 11 minutes. Yeah, man, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Now listen, man, I like the news. You guys like the news?
Sometimes.
I always watch the news, and I'll tell you something about the news. I don't understand it. But it's for some reason I watch it. I don't even know why. But I think I'm supposed to or something. So I'll watch it, and then the guy will come on and he'll go, anyways, today the deficit. And then I'll go, I've heard that word. And the guy goes, today the Dow Jones NASDAQ Composite Index is down. And then I go, that's not good. Down. Up. I like when it's up. That's my opinion on the... Seems like there's too much news, like, because now they have 24-hour news. Now, when I was a young boy, the news was half an hour. That was the whole news, And a guy would come on and he'd have a tie, and shit, and he would say the news. And it was a half an hour long. Now, it's 24 hours long. Now, it turns out that back in the old days when it was only half an hour, they had it about right. That's about all the news there is. Even then, there'd always be like a story, some fucking story at the end about a caribou or some horse shit. So there wasn't even enough to fill the half an hour. But 24 hours, way too long. So they have to keep repeating stories all the time and everything, and they'll make up stories, They do that a lot, make up things that aren't really news stories, but they have to, fill the 24 hours, And the one I noticed that they make up a lot, this is the latest one I've seen. I see this all the time on the news. The newsman will come on and he'll go, good evening, everybody. This is the newsman. Whatever he says. He's not going to say that. And he goes, our top story tonight, a lady has vanished. That's the story. And then he goes, let's go outside where there's another guy. So then they cut to outside. And there's a guy outside, and he's like, hey, listen, how's it going inside? We're outside, and we found out about this lady that vanished. Her name was Janice, and they found her car here in the Taco Bell parking lot. And don't worry about the car, it's fine. But can't find hiding her hair of the lady. Well, back to you. So then you're watching, you go, well, I don't give a fuck on account I never knew Janice in the first place. Matter of fact, I'm kind of happy it's Janice and not somebody I know. But then what they do is they start telling you about Janice, And they go, hey, we found out some cool things about Janice. And you're like, no, that's cool. I don't want to hear it. They go, no, you want to hear it. They can't help themselves. So they go, let's go back to Bill. He's still outside. And how's it going, Bill? And Bill's like, it's all right. It's no inside, but it's cool. And anyways, we found out about Janice. Turns out she's a good lady. And we found some friends of hers, and here they are. And then sure enough, they show a lady, and it says, friend of Janice. And she says, I'll tell you something about Janice. You want to hear about Janice? Janice is the type of lady that you could always turn to. You ever want to turn to somebody? Like if you got a problem or something, and you feel like you want to turn? Ever do that? Or maybe your neck just hurts and you want to anyways. The point of it is that once you swiveled your head over this way, the person you'd most want to see in your eye line would be Janice. And then they have another friend of Janice that wasn't the first one. And she'll go, I'll tell you, Janice, oh my God, she was the type of lady that she could walk into a room and light up the whole room, you know? And she didn't have a fucking lighter, not like that. She would just somehow, through sheer tyranny of will, she could somehow illuminate a room. I don't know. And that'd be Janice's third friend lady that's not one of the earlier two. And then she goes, I'll tell you about Janice. Is that who you're asking about, Janice? Janice was the type of lady that you could be talking to your best friend in the whole world, and then Janice come in and you go, fuck you, I'm talking to Janice. Because Janice is better than you. Come on, let's face it. She's better than all of us. So anyways, then you're at home, and you start liking Janice, you know what I mean? You start getting invested in her. You go, God damn, that Janice is a cool lady. I would like to meet her one day. That would be a lot of... Fuck, I forgot she vanished. Just my luck. They'll find her. Then you get hope. That's not good. I don't give a fuck what Obama says. Hope is never good. Don't try it. Never works out. So you go, oh man, they'll find Janice. They're putting pictures up of her on telephone poles. I think that had worked once. And then the news keeps showing you more things about Janice, you know? And they'll show you like the home videos of her. You're like, God damn, look at that. She's eating a pizza. I like her hair like that. They'll find her. And then you become obsessed with Janice. It's all you can think of, you know? You're at work, fucking just can't wait to get home, agonizing over Janice, you know, thinking about her with eating pizza and shit. And then you go home, and your nights are just fevered dreams of Janice and bangs and shit like that. And all you can do is turn on the TV and hope, and you know, and then one day, you know, they go, hey, more news on Janice. Here's Bill, he's still outside. And then Bill is like outside, and he's like, here we are. Where, as you can see behind me, they are scouring the woods. They're still searching for Janice, you know. And then you go, oh fuck, not the woods. You know, that's nothing good ever happens in the woods. I've seen enough of these fucking stories to know that Janice ain't coming bounding out of the woods anytime soon. It's like, hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just taking a stroll through the woods. What are you taking my picture for? I just took a stroll through the scraggly woods. You know, if they find you in the woods, they always find you in the same place. Every time they will find you in a shallow grave. I don't know why they don't just look there in the first place. If I was the police chief, I'd go, listen, I want every shallow grave in the vicinity checked out. I want to clear up this case by Tuesday on account of I'm running for DA or whatever. But doesn't shallow grave seem a mite rash? You know, like these serial killers are supposed to be so shrewd and cunning and everything, you know? At least according to the TV movies I've seen. And but then when it comes time for the grave, they get a little hasty, you know? Like, there you go, 3 twigs and a leaf. That ought to do it. That doesn't look like Janice anymore. I don't recall Janice ever wearing 3 leaves and a twig. Oh well. Guess I'll go home and await the authorities now. You gotta prepare these things, you know? You gotta be a little smarter than that. You know? What I would do, and I would never, ever kill a lady in cold blood. I know I say that now. I don't really know. I can't predict the future, but I don't believe I know there's no river long enough doesn't contain a bend, but I believe that right now, and it might just be vanity, I don't think I would kill a woman in cold blood. But if I did, I would plan it out very carefully, because there's a lot at stake. You think about it, you probably, probably lose your job. I don't know what happens. That's a blemish on the old CV, Even in today's enlightened society, there remains a stigma to being a psychosexual sadist. But what I would do is I would look at the lady, I would select a lady, and then I would follow her habits. You understand what I'm saying? Like I would watch her very carefully, And I go, hey, I noticed that every day she goes to that cheese sandwich shop, and then she comes out with a little paper bag. I'll bet you anything there's a cheese sandwiches in there. So then I keep that in my head, you understand? Then I'd say, hey, I notice every Wednesday evening she goes with her other lady friends and they go down to the YWCA and they play basketball with each other, which is fine nowadays, So what I would do is on Wednesday I would go down to the YWCA and what would I be holding in my right hand in the parking lot but a cheese sandwich. So then she would eventually come out of the YWCA, all sweaty with her, her ridiculous three-colored ball and everything there, And I'd be standing there. And then she'd go, hey, what's in your right hand? And I'd go, nothing. I'd be coy, And she'd go, there's something in your right hand. I'd go, listen, lady, who knows more about what's in their right hand? You or me? I believe, this. Now, this is just a cheese sandwich. Why, you like them or something? I got a whole fucking van full of them over there. Right over there.
Shit.
Yeah, that craziest looking fucking van you ever saw? That's filled with cheese sandwiches.
Shit.
You don't have to have cheese sandwiches in the van, by the way. Unless you want to be known for your detailed work, it's not really necessary. Then I would get the lady in the van and I would drive her to a remote area, an area most known for its remoteness. That's what I would look for. And anyways, I'd take her to the remote area where I'd constructed a shed, and then I would get her in there and I would do that thing that makes me feel like God, and then her screams would just bounce off the walls and echo out into nowhere and never touch the ear of civilized man again. And then I would take her body to the woods and bury her in a very, very, very deep grave.
Oh my God.
Oh man. That was goofy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I get it. 12-minute joke, man.
That was all one joke.
Oh man, it kind of tied in. You know what I mean?
That was a lot of shit. That was a lot of shit.
The cheese sandwich in the van. I don't think it tied back to Janice. You know what I mean? But the death. You know what I mean? The disappearance of Janice. So it all tied together, man. Like,
how you gonna lure somebody in with a cheese sandwich? How you going like she's some animal?
Yeah.
He said he was gonna be coy.
How do you gonna tell me? How do I? So who's gonna know better about what's in my right hand?
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
He is ridiculous. He was ridiculous.
Then all of Janice's friends. Another friend of Janice would have came up.
He's right though, man. Like when he's talking about the news, like they'll, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to get you attached.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying, to the story. 24 hours. Whatever story they're promoting, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to get you attached to, so you'll be watching them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? 24 hours. You don't need 24-hour news.
Yeah, very selective what they put on the news.
If something happens, you know what I'm saying? Put it on the
There's
news at
enough
9.
one day to fill up 24 hours. Definitely.
Yeah, around the world I would think that. But a lot of news we don't need to know about. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of news I really don't need to know. Just tell me what's going on around me. To make sure.
Okay.
Let me know if a hurricane coming.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know if it's flooding.
Get that newsletter out front for you.
Let me know if it's a murderer on the loose or a prisoner that's escaped.
Sexual predator.
Let me know if it's a sexual predator. I think Dave Chappelle said it was like a serial man rapist in Houston. I would like to know that shit. Put that shit on the news. Make everybody aware of that shit. But yeah, most news I don't need to know about. But some news is important.
Y'all say it's fake news nowadays.
They do say it's fake news. A lot of it is a lot of bullshit.
A lot of filler.
Yeah. Man, Norman Dowd, Jesus.
Goofy, man. Swear. Swear.
Thanks for coming out. The great San Francisco, greatest city. And the amazing Fillmore and, the unbelievable. It's good to be alive. You know what I mean, isn't it? That's what I say. That's what I like. I find that to be the goodest thing there is. To be alive. And the reason it's so good is because it's so bad to be dead. It's not like life's so fucking great, but compared to being smothered in earth. So every day I'm happy not to. That's my goal in life, is not to die. Everybody need a goal. And so that's my New Year's resolution every year. I go, I'm not going to die. I think actually scientists should kind of look into that whole death thing because they seem to focus on diseases. And, I don't give a fuck about them because, the guy go, hey, we fixed your arthritis. And they go, I'm still going to die? They go, yeah. So that, I think, is the biggest problem. That's why I can't get behind politicians, because they're always like, our biggest problem today is unemployment. And I'm like, what about getting old and sick and dying? And they usher me out the back way, but... Seriously, if there was a politician ever that said, by my second term, there will be no death, I'd go, I'm voting for that fucker. I'd just give that guy all my money, and I'd sit on a chair. Sometimes I actually think I won't die. You ever think that? You go, fuck it, I'm not dying. But in your mind, when, you analyze, you realize, my dad died, and my grandfather died, and my great-grandfather died, and the guy before him, I don't know, probably died. I think he died. Because otherwise he'd be on Extra. No, I come from a long line of death. That's my point. That's my point. And so I fear it, I fear it a lot. And I think most of us do, But it's funny, like what we fear, how we're gonna die, it's always the ways we don't die, you know what I mean? Like we go, God damn, I hope a polar bear doesn't eat me. Or some crazy shit, Or I hope an airplane, I got an airplane today. Every time you get on an airplane, you go, I hope I don't die. But you never die in an airplane. Ridiculous. Or you go, I hope a terrorist does not attack and kill me. I hope that doesn't happen. You're always afraid of that. But you think about what's the odds that a terrorist will attack and kill you? Almost zero, But what are the odds that you will be attacked and killed by your own heart? That's good. It's about 100%, I think. Heart's not good. People think it is, but it isn't. People like hearts. They go, here's a Valentine's heart. You go, oh, yeah. You go, that guy's got a big heart. I go, you better fucking watch it then, because an attack and kill him. I don't know if he knows that. That's what got my dad. His heart attacked and killed him, and he was lying on his bed, and boom, dead on the floor. You know, they said it was instantly. And my dad, he wasn't expecting it. He was looking for fucking Arabs and shit, and his heart attacked and killed him, and he was dead like instantaneously. And sad. We were all sad. When something like that happens, people will just try to make you feel better. They'll say anything, you know. One guy said to me, don't worry, Norm. He died in his sleep. He didn't feel a thing. And I was like, really? When his heart attacked and killed him, he didn't? Because I wake up like if my cat walks across my belly. You know that? I don't know if my dad was that sound asleep. One guy said he's in a better place. I said he's on the floor. Dead. Earlier he was alive on the bed. Now, with that Tempur-Pedic pillow I bought him for Christmas. I'm no physician, but I think that's the better place over there. On the bed. Your only chance if you have a heart attack is if they get there early enough. They have these things called defibrillators, and what they do is they attack your heart. 'Cause that's all the heart understands is violence, you know? And so they get there early, they go, ah, and then your heart's like, ah, wah! I wasn't gonna kill him. That's funny that you thought that. I was just worried he was eating too much eggs and shit. You actually get defibrillators. I urge you to get them, you know, because you can get them. I ordered them, you get them, and then you can teach your loved ones how to use them on you, and they even show how you can use them on yourself. And so I sent away for them, and I'm getting them. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. As soon as I get the box, I am going to preemptively attack my heart. And before it does anything, I'll just be like, ah, my heart's like, well, I didn't do anything. You go, fucking right, Sonny, you're not going to. On account I'm carrying around these fuckers with me wherever I go. So I think I'll go on a roller coaster now and eat an egg. But that's all that'll get you, a heart attack or a cancer. That's the other thing, you know. My Uncle Bert, he's my great uncle, but we call him Uncle Bert. He got bowel cancer now. He's dying of it, you know. And, or like some people like to say, now see, in the old days, a man could just get sick and die, you know. Now, they have to wage a battle. So my Uncle Bert is waging a courageous battle, which I've seen because I go and visit him, and this is the battle. He's lying in a hospital bed with a thing in his arm watching Matlock on the TV. Instead of that battle, I got him the box set of Matlock. But it's not his fault. What the fuck's he supposed to do? I got you. It's just a black thing in his bowel. And the reason I don't like it is because in the old days they go, hey, that old man died. Now they go, hey, he lost his battle. That's no way to end your life, you know. What a loser that guy was. Last thing he did was lose. He was waging a brave battle, but at the end, I guess he got kind of cowardly was what happened. And then the bowel cancer, it got brave. You got to give it to the bowel cancer. You know, they were in a battle, and then, what the fuck? And I'm pretty sure, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure if the cancer dies, I mean, if you die, the cancer also dies at exactly the same time. So that, to me, is not a loss, that's a draw. That's a, you know what I mean? It's not like fucking the cancer's gonna jump up and go, I'm fucking Uncle Bert's wife. Where is he? I won fair and square. This where he works? Hi, name's Cancer. How are you? Where do I? You just throw me to my cubicle. Where? Bowell. First name's Bowell. No, man. I wouldn't have no brave battle when I'm fucking dying. I'll tell you this, because I'm not brave. So when the fucking sickle of death is over my goddamn neck, I'm gonna be so cowardly. I'm afraid of going on Ferris wheels and shit. You know? I'm not gonna be brave. I don't care how old I am. I could be 94. I'll be like, oh, please, oh, take my grandson. Oh, he's young and fresh. I'd gladly make a deal with the devil if there's any. I've read that in literature. Oh, anything, please.
Yo, what up? Alright, so we got another one from Norm Macdonald.
Okay. The great Norm Macdonald.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
man. Yeah,
the
man.
great.
The king of the dry humor.
I would say so. I would
man.
say so.
Yeah. Well, we've done a couple of them.
Yeah, the 12-minute joke, the mob
Alcoholism.
joke,
Yeah.
alcoholism.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what we got, man? What we got?
This is actually like a new one from him. This is him talking about the coronavirus.
Really?
Yeah, so I wonder what Norm got to say on the corona.
Is it too soon?
No, it's not too soon.
Let's hear him out first. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm like surprised he's on stage with the crowd. Like, when was this? It had to be like at least like a month ago or something. Because I think LA was like on a lockdown. What, 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? Or something?
2 weeks ago? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Everybody, you know, you're in my prayers. Everybody out there,
man, stay inside.
stay safe.
Stay safe.
Please.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Norm on the corona. Virus.
I wasn't going to talk about the coronavirus. But on the way here, I got really ill. But I think it was because I ate a cherry pie. Like, I got a cherry pie from Bristol Farms, and I ate it, and then the car was going weird, and I was and then he turned on the radio, Jeremy, and then all the fucking news was like, the guy was like, well, there's been so far 11 cases, 50. 200. I don't feel good, you know, and you're like, oh, this is not good. I feel like I'm in a fucking middle of a Stephen King novel or something. What is this? So my plan is just to not die. You know, survive long enough where they find a cure. You know, some people will have to die. But finally they'll find a cure for me. And then I'll thank all those. It's funny how Big Pharma is so evil till now.
Big Pharma.
It's like, what's it, $200 a pill? Yeah, that's good. That's fine. I'll take it. Give me all you got. But and now I'm sniffling, and I don't know what that is. Could be the cocaine, I guess. I'm so nervous about this goddamn. So I take cocaine, you know. then that makes the anxiety even more crippling. It's funny that we all now know how we're gonna die. It's just a matter of what order at this point. I went to the Costco and the fucking everybody trying to buy shit and everything, like the end of the world. And I'm like, anything? And they go, you gotta make yours. I'm like, I don't know how to make Purell. Oh, I can't touch my fucking face.
Oh, you touched my fucking face.
Remember the good old days when washing your hands didn't take 3 hours? Like A, B, C, D. Just take me now. So the mind never wanders too far from, like I'll be talking about all kinds of horse shit up here tonight, but every moment I'll be thinking of this disease. Just to let you know. Just getting away from you guys a little bit more. But it comes at a good time, this, where we're all quarantined, because we know how to live like that, right? We got our fucking magic phones and computers and everything. We don't need no fucking people. It was the last step between us and happiness anyway, were people. Got the TV and shit. Fucking more interesting people than anybody I know. Listen to fucking First Take and spend my last moments on Earth with Max Kellerman. God damn, I can taste the baby laxative in this fucking cocaine. Rolling down the back of my throat. Damn. But I'm old anyway, so if I die, it won't be as much of a tragedy. I'm 68 years young, I like to say.
Damn.
Yeah. You get old and you start worrying anyway, Forget the coronavirus, like that's possible. I said I wasn't going to mention it. I was talking to the manager. He's like, nobody wants to hear about the fucking coronavirus. They come here to not hear about the coronavirus. I'm like, yeah, that's true. But it was a good idea you made. It was a good choice tonight to come out and sit beside total strangers. At least I might be here. I can run, At least I can flee when I see it.
Listen to First Take. Yeah, this one we be doing all day or every day.
It's way more interesting people. Yeah, man.
Damn. He's right though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple weeks ago, even like, I feel like an itch in my throat. I'll be like, damn, do I got the coronavirus?
Yeah,
or I cough, or I have like a cough, or like,
any type of symptoms.
Sniffle, like, oh shit.
Yeah. But now you can't. I mean, you want to go to the hospital. You may catch it there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got a better chance of catching it at the hospital than probably anywhere else.
Unfortunately.
But I mean, it's not that bad here. Where we at, Texas?
Yeah, I'm in Texas. It's bad. People are dying. It's sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. Not. I mean,
I understand you.
New York, it's worse than anywhere else. But like Texas, I think we have 300 confirmed cases. Yeah, but the norm.
Yeah, this was probably like a month ago, right? About a month ago.
It was posted 2 weeks ago. It was posted 2 weeks ago. I don't know when. I think the lockdown
was a little bit before, I believe. A little bit before, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be. He was talking about the quarantine, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about quarantine, so I guess they've already,
Yeah.
He got a crowd full of people not worried about it, willing to sit next to total strangers. Nah, I can't do that right now.
Yeah, man. It's the world it's coming to. I mean, so if it turned for the worse, like social distancing, is that gonna be like a thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. It's really not an issue though, because it's so much technology out right now. You know, you have your phones, you got the Xbox, you got computers, laptops, you know what I'm saying, iPads and stuff. Everybody's always connected. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's literally always connected.
But is there a need to just be around people?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Is there?
Like Norman Dog just said, you know what I'm saying? Like, happiness is being away from people anyways, you know what I mean?
I think you know, you find I mean, I don't know if I have to be around people.
You know what I mean?
I might be happier alone. Like this quarantine gave me time to reflect on myself and you know what I'm saying?
Prepare.
Do yoga in the morning and
Are you a happy person, like in general?
Am I what?
Are you a happy person? Because you always have a slight smile, but it's, are you a sad person?
No, I mean, I think things are funny,
right.
So I laugh a lot.
But that doesn't necessarily translate into, like, happiness
if I'm laughing, I'm happy, I guess.
Where do you live?
I live in Southern California.
Do you have a nice house?
No, I live in a very small apartment.
You have an apartment?
Yes.
Oh. I'm surprised that you don't have, like, a big, you're Norm Macdonald.
Well, I don't like things.
Oh.
I never have.
Really?
No, I've always felt very burdened down by them.
Do you have a pet?
The only thing I can't throw away is when my child gets me a present.
Yes.
So I have those things, but otherwise I just have a...
How old is your kid?
A bed. What?
I don't just have a bed.
Well, I have
a coffee pot.
No, I don't.
A teapot?
No. I don't have... I always eat...
A microwave?
I always eat at Joe's Diner that's near my apartment.
Is this all true, or are you making this up?
No,
you just can't tell because he's got that grin on his face.
No. So you bring a girl home or a friend over, and there's no place for what?
I don't have sex with girls or men.
Wait a minute, Norm Macdonald. Norm, you're a sexy dude.
Yeah, but I don't have...
And you never go out trolling.
I mean,
I realize you're not a
life.
virgin. You've got a kid.
No.
When's the last time you had sex?
Probably 10 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have sex. I have sex like by masturbating.
Yes.
Yeah, but I find sex very repetitive and dull and kind of pointless.
Your kid. This is a bit.
No, it's not.
Norm Macdonald.
I had a lot of sex when I was a young man. When I was 19 or 20, I had a lot of sex, and it's just the same thing over and over.
Right. It feels really good. So start from the beginning and do it again. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Is it too much work dealing with
ice cream? Eating ice cream is really good too until you're tired of it. You know.
And the next day you try a different flavor. There's thousands of flavors of ice cream.
But not of women.
Do you go to hookers ever?
No, I've never been to a prostitute.
This attitude you have could be said for anything, though.
I know.
For anything.
You do more than once.
Anything.
Yeah, well, I don't do very much.
You just don't like people in general.
Yeah, you hate people.
Or you hate women.
Oh, no, I'm fascinated by people and by women. I'm just saying I don't need to...
But don't chicks throw themselves? I would think that after a show, you're hilarious. And
well, to tell you
like,
the
listen,
truth,
I've always been fascinated.
To tell you the truth, I find sex to be a very filthy act.
Are you a germaphobe?
No, I don't mean filthy. I mean filthy in the sense of shameful.
Really? Were you raised Catholic?
No.
Oh.
He's doing a bit.
No, I'm not doing a bit.
I find it really hard to believe you haven't had sex in 10 years.
I think I think that sex is shameful and that people have sex knowing that it's shameful. And again, it's like death. They just live in this fool's paradise where they pretend it's not. I mean, obviously, people don't have sex in public, so there must be some shame.
Some
to
people
it.
do.
But it's
it's because you don't want to be caught in that compromise. You know, you're not exactly at your most attractive when you're having sex. There's all these.
Well, there's social norms. You don't go
to
the bathroom in public either, but
Exactly.
I'm not ashamed of that.
Exactly. What?
I'm not ashamed of going to the bathroom. It's part of taking in to stay alive. You have to evacuate. I'm not ashamed of that. That just comes with the territory.
Of course, and you have to ejaculate too. But I evacuate and ejaculate in private. I don't evacuate in front of another person.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So you're not ashamed of it. You do it in order.
I am ashamed.
But he is ashamed of it. That's
why
what
I do
he's
it
saying.
alone. Do you evacuate in front of people?
No, but I'm saying
Why
I'm
do you
not
eject?
ashamed. It's just not polite. It's not
Because
a social.
it's something that you share with somebody else. I mean, are you? Is it a fear of intimacy? Do you not let anybody too close?
No, I'm not afraid for them.
Who's your
I'm
best
worried
friend?
about them.
Who is your best friend?
My best friend?
Your best friend. Who do you call if you have a problem or something is going down in your life? Who do you call?
I don't. I try to look at life headlong. I feel,
Are you telling me you don't have a confidant in your life that you call up and say, I'm not feeling too hot. Someone to talk crap out with? Or
no, I don't. I used to do that kind of stuff, but
what happened?
I came to the realization that we're all plunging headlong into
Somebody
death.
hurt you. Who
No.
cares? So that's why you should live. You only have so long,
to
and then you're
me,
going to croak.
If you're plunging down an abyss into headlong into death, the idea of grabbing onto another human being just to touch them for a moment on your way seems futile to me. It seems more pathetic than facing it. Just to me, personally. I don't condemn people for doing it, but I try to look at life square in the eye, as terrifying as it is, and it is the most terrifying thing there is.
What, being alive?
Yeah.
But
because
it's
being
not.
alive means dying.
But Norm, that is such a fatalistic way to look at it. There's so much in life that you are denying yourself, and I think that you think you have reasons for it. But if you don't have someone that you can, do you ever cry? Do you cry all by yourself?
You do.
There's no one that you can call. You need a therapist.
Oh no.
You need to be in therapy. I think somebody broke you. Somebody either hurt you or broke your heart, or you were betrayed by a friend. You don't trust people. You won't let anybody get close to you. You hide it all behind the smiling clown.
No one did anything to me. I was just
the smiling, somewhat mean-spirited clown.
no one did anything to me. Alone.
You weren't broken when you were born.
Live alone and I'll die alone, just like my father did. And
he didn't. He had kids. At one point, he was married. He
but he
opened
died
himself
alone.
up for it. Why did he die alone?
Because
everyone
everyone dies alone.
Where did he die?
all you can hope for is someone watching you die, but I don't really.
Well, you won't
that.
have that because you don't have any friends.
No, I don't want to see. I don't want someone to watch me die.
You just said you want your mother to miss her bridge game and come and put her hand on yours.
Well, that's when I'm in a vegetative state in order to stay alive. You know what I mean? Anything to stay alive.
I was confused by you last time you were on here. I was like, what are his motivations?
Well, wouldn't you like to stay alive? Wouldn't you like to live forever?
Not really.
Well, you're only saying that because it's impossible.
Because I know it's impossible. However, I'll tell you something. If a vampire came along right now and could give me immortality, I would totally go for it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Especially with those superhuman strengths that they have. Listen,
plus they're sexy.
I'm taking some calls for you.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Okay.
Chunky, you're on the air with Norm Macdonald, who's at Cobb's all weekend. Go ahead.
Hey, Norm. Listen, man, I don't know when you went Colonel Kurtz and went up the river, but you totally remind me of Marlon Brando when he's in Apocalypse Now. The horror. The horror. I will come and watch you die, Norm. No problem.
Oh, that's so sweet, Chunky. Thank you. Chunky needs friends, too.
I want to say you've made me feel dirty, and I'm all right with that.
All right.
Norm, let me ask you something. Seriously, what do you do for fun? Like, name one thing you do for fun.
For fun?
For fun. Like, I'm going to have some fun tonight
I've got
or
nothing
today.
to do today. Here's what I'm going to do.
Is it spend money? It's not go
Golf.
shopping. You don't decorate the place. What do you do?
I guess the only thing I do is I like to read sometimes.
You're lying.
I do. That's what I mean. That makes me.
Do you
feel
play video games? Do you play cards? Do you
solitaire?
I read a lot of Mark Twain.
There's only so much Mark Twain, and
not
you're
much actually.
Yeah.
I'm reading letters from Hawaii now, something I've never read before. But I read like stuff that I read a lot of literature. And
Do you go to movies?
I reread it a lot. No.
You don't go to movies.
But I did see a movie. I saw Gran Torino.
And?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Did you go alone?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Tim, you're on.
I'm running to the pharmacy right now to fill my antidepressant prescription right now.
No doubt.
Oh, the problem with antidepressants is then you don't face life. I mean, why not just do
You're not facing.
heroin?
I have a news flash for you. You're not facing life. You're not living your life. You're waiting it out. You are waiting it out, Norm. Norm, you have everything. From the outside, you're hilarious. You are a good-looking guy. You're famous. You have beautiful blue eyes. You're Norm Macdonald. And you're shattering my image of you. Like you could be a player. Like you could have whatever you want, and clearly you want nothing, and you just want to be depressed. You're depressed.
No, I'm not depressed
you need to
at
see
all.
Someone.
I'm in no ways depressed. But having nothing and having something are exactly the same thing.
What are you reading, Carlos Castaneda?
I don't know who that is.
Those are some books you should read.
Okay. But all I'm saying is, since eternity, since life is, if you know mathematics, a fraction of infinity is zero, no matter what the fraction is. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You could live 100 years, 1,000 years, 1 billion years. It's all zero if it's on a continuum of eternity. So it doesn't matter what you do or what you don't do.
So why don't you go crazy? Why don't you go effing crazy?
I don't go crazy.
Sounds like you
I
have.
don't go crazy because I don't allow myself the
Any fun or joy in your life? I forgot about that
I don't allow
part.
myself the delusions that other people allow themselves. So I know you have to go crazy in some way to survive life, but I try to not do that.
Steve, you're on the air with allegedly not crazy Norm Macdonald.
Full of it. Norm, you're still full of it.
Full of it?
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you guys are going along with this. I mean,
So you don't believe it. You think he's been laid in the last 10 years,
Of
and
course
he's got
he
a very
has.
full, happy life, and he's just showing us this, like, pretend Norm Macdonald.
seeing how long he can drag you guys along with this, and you guys are just going along with it.
No, we're
You know
not.
what? This is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
I've been saying it's a bit all along. Aren't you listening?
Well, either way, it's the same.
Oh, my God.
It happens to be true, but it doesn't really matter if it's believed or
So you're
not.
telling me some little honey comes up to you at the show, and she's like, and she's nice, and she also reads.
I'm not
and
really.
she-
I'm not interested in sex.
She loves
I
Mark
thi-
Twain,
I
and
think
she's
a
like,
lot of
let's go.
people-
And she's not even offering sex. She's not even offering sex.
I mean, a lot of women aren't interested in sex.
She's all, hey, let's, it's late. You want to go have a cup of coffee? I would love to talk to you about that book you mentioned on stage. You know, Mark Twain's my favorite, too.
I think I would talk to some people, but I don't. I'm not much interested in small talk.
So let me ask you this about women, though. So you don't even have physical attraction before you get to the point of talking yourself out of it? There's never a moment where you're like, wow, she's really pretty.
Oh,
like,
no,
I think
I'd
she's
love to
hot.
Tap that.
No, I'm not. I think I can see that she's pretty and stuff like that, but I'm far beyond. I'm not a child. I'm not a child.
When you're
you know
home
what I mean?
alone.
If I look at a game of Monopoly, I don't go, I gotta play that. If I look at a shiny bead, I don't go, I have to have that and roll it around in my fingers. You know, when as the scriptures say, you know, when you're a boy, you do boys things, and when you're a man, you.
Men still do it. I don't know if you're.
Well, I know they act like boys, but.
Why is that boyish? That's human. Humans
No, it's
have
child. It's being a child for your whole life. I know most people are children for their whole life, and it's a way of having fun.
So you think you're more evolved?
No, it's just I don't think I'm more evolved. I just think that I'm not a
just Norm
child.
Macdonald.
I'm not a child.
that. When you're home.
I'm not the same as I am when I was 5 years old.
When you're home in your squalid, empty apartment, all by yourself, And
It's not squalid. It's
whatever you say,
ascetic.
there's nothing in it.
Squalid means filthy. It's ascetic.
All right, it's empty in your tiny, empty, lightless apartment, lightless and lifeless. So you're in there. You're all alone. No pets, right?
No.
You got nothing.
No.
You go home to the empty apartment and the spider that lives in the corner and its descendants, and you're on the couch, and you're like, you know what? I got nothing else to do, and so I think I'll get myself. What do you think about when you close your eyes? What do you fantasize about? There must be something going on there.
I don't fantasize.
You don't picture some boobs. You don't.
Oh, you mean when
I'm saying what you must have some
You mean when
fantasy.
I masturbate?
When you get yourself. Please don't say that because it's.
Oh.
We're not a news show.
Is that-
We can't
is
even
that what
use
you
medical
meant?
terms.
That's
Yes.
what she means.
When you're abusing yourself. Do you drink?
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink or smoke?
No.
Smoke pot?
No, I don't.
Are you on Vicodin?
No. I want to face life foursquare.
Wait, go back to the question.
Okay. So you close your eyes. You're on the couch. You're like, well, I guess it's time. I got nothing else to do. I mean, do you purposely not masturbate? I mean, fantasize? Do you purposely not fantasize so it'll take longer and eat up more of this life that you know is going away soon?
I try to not fantasize. Yeah, you're exactly right. I try not to fantasize because I think that's madness.
What?
Well, pretending that you're doing something.
Don't
that
even
you're
pretend.
not.
Just picture.
But I mean, that's pretending.
So you don't need any inspiration, and you don't care how long it takes.
No, I don't need inspiration like the evacuation thing. You don't need inspiration for that. It's just a bodily function.
What?
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me.
With Norm Macdonald, who's at Cobb's all weekend long.
Hi, Norm. My husband and I really wanted to see you, but I have to tell you, you kind of made us uncomfortable when we saw you in Honolulu. We thought, oh, maybe it's not a good idea. He doesn't like us already.
Tell the story.
Oh.
Tell the story, Brenda.
Wait, so you're in Hawaii and you
Okay,
run
so-
into Norm Macdonald?
No, it was more of a pass-by, and it was pretty clear via eye contact that he was like, please don't talk to me. Please don't even pretend like you recognize me at all. Just let me pass on by with my folks and call it a day. So everything that he's telling you,
I
this morning.
apologize for that.
No, don't apologize. But let me tell them that
I don't usually ever do that.
you don't use it. Well, I mean, it was a
Did you say
layover.
Did you say hello to me or something?
What was that?
Did you say hello or?
I tried to. We smiled at you and everything, and you were coming our direction, and we were going the other way, and you're really shifty-eyed. We made eye contact for quite some time.
Oh.
And my husband was nudging me, and he's like, Norm Macdonald. I'm like, I know. And you know, we didn't want to bother you or anything because we're at the airport. We're in Honolulu. We figured you're on
He's
vacation.
at the airport. I mean, he could have been.
I apologize.
No, there was no one else around, though. It was outdoors, and he was with his folks, and it was just his family and my family. And we really wanted to just say, we love your work, and that's it. But, I mean, just that he made eye contact with us, and he was really shifty-eyed about it, we could tell we're like, okay, he really doesn't want to be bothered right now.
Shifty-eyed almost implies that he's got something to hide.
Yeah,
But
that just might be
he's
his
just a
way.
little bit of an uncomfortable guy. Like
No. People come up to me all the time, and I talk to them endlessly.
Do you really? I wanted to chase after you, but then I didn't want to seem like a crazy fan or anything. We just wanted to shake your hand and say, you know, that we've enjoyed your work over the years. And
that's
but at the same time, we wanted to respect your space. And I thought maybe I could confirm that there might be some truth to everything you're saying today, even if it is a bit.
All right, thank you, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Oh, well, whatever. So you go to Hawaii, though?
Pardon me?
You went to Hawaii?
Yes.
Recently?
Well, that's
I go to Hawaii every Thanksgiving.
Why?
Because I take my whole extended family there.
For them?
Yeah. I don't
And they count on you for that. Do you pay for you foot the bill because you're Norm Macdonald?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You do.
But you find zero pleasure in that, I'm sure.
Oh, no, he must
well,
like
I
it. That's
find
family
great
time.
pleasure in my son being happy.
Ah.
Hmm. How old is your son?
He's what, 10, 15? Something?
You liar! He's 6. He's a 6-year-old. You just about you had sex in the last 10 years.
No, my son's 16 years old. He's 6. No, he's 16 years old.
He's 16.
Yeah.
So is he a confidant? Do you call him and, do you ever share personal, trials and tribulations and triumphs?
I would never do that to a child.
He's 16.
Well, I mean,
As you have said, he can't be a child forever. When are you going to put the hard realities of life on him?
Well, that's an interesting question. That is an interesting question because I actually have love for my son.
Yes.
Like deep,
of course,
deep love.
He's your son,
and so I don't want to damage him with
the way you were damaged.
With the harsh realities.
Damaged? Oh no, I had a great.
No,
but I don't want to damage him with any viewpoints I may have because he's not ready yet for reality. I think.
And then it's about to go down. We're here to stay and run this down. Bring in the heat, bring in the energy. We're the queens of the festival, can't you see? We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. We're the festival queens standing tall. Ooh, yeah, ooh. From dawn till dusk, we command the crowd's gaze. Every beat, every rhyme sets our souls ablaze. With swagger and style, we own this domain. In the realm of music, we reign supreme, no chain. Feel the rhythm pulsating through your veins. Our verses ignite fire, never wane. With each lyric we spit, each move we make, we carve our legacy, leaving jaws to quake. We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. Festival queen standing tall. Ooh, I get it. Ooh. No crown needed, our all's the crown jewel in the kingdom of sound. We never play the fool with beats as our scepters and rhymes as our decree. We're the sovereigns of rhythm for all to see. So bow down to the queens as we own the night. In the kingdom of music, we're the guiding light. From the first note to the last, we'll always be the festival queens, forever wild and free.
Children aren't ready for reality for a while. But I do tell him that education is pointless and things like that.
What does his mother say?
She thinks that he should go to college and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should.
And you're
Not
like,
everyone can grow up
don't
and be
waste
a
your money.
comedian.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just arbitrary nonsense. It's. I tell him even the classes he takes now, it's just ridiculous. That algebra has no meaning and none
unless
of this
he becomes an engineer.
Well, unless he becomes.
Do you have no hope for this child?
Unless he becomes a math teacher, math professor. But I mean, you think it's a coincidence that they have 6 subjects out of 10 billion that they teach in school?
And then you
just
pick one of the 10 billion to focus on.
No, you have to.
You
they
need
don't
basic
teach you 10
math.
billion.
You need basic language. It's lovely when the school has art or music, which none of them do anymore. A little PE to keep us from getting fat. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, they have
a little
some good
science,
ones.
some of the basic science stuff. Sure they do. Of course they do.
No, I tell him if he wants to go to college, he should have a goal, to be.
He can't. He's 16. No kid at 16 has a goal. Their goal is to be a rock star.
Or have sex.
Well,
right. I mean, that's actually the goal.
Does he want to have sex? Or did you tell him, don't bother with that? There's nothing for you in that. It's just repetitive. It's over and over. Same thing.
Discuss something like that with him. I hold him in too high esteem to discuss it.
We're super short on time. I've already missed my traffic thing. I'm fascinated. I don't know whether to slap you or hug you. Like, seriously, I feel like someone needs to shake you and knock some sense into you. We are going to take a short break.
Or maybe you.
What?
Maybe you.
Knock sense into me? No, I'm doing fine. I'm good over here.
Oh, me too.
No, you're not. I'm telling you. I know from broken people, Norm Macdonald.
Oh, boy, here we go. What do you think?
One of the greatest.
Canadian.
Yes, indeed, and proud of it. Proud to have him as a lawnsman.
Norm Macdonald, ladies and gentlemen. What a guy, and certainly his career has not begun to flicker out at all, even though he left us. He's still
really gotten stronger. His legend has.
People love him, and you see him all over the internet. And we're going to show you his appearances, or part of his appearances on this show, and the kind of joke that he would tell. And I'm only paraphrasing. It's the moth who goes in to see a podiatrist?
Yes.
Do you remember that joke?
Sure.
Yeah. And it tells the podiatrist, oh, I got so much trouble. My wife left me. I got no money. The kids are on drugs. What am I going to do? And the podiatrist says, well, yeah, but that's great. I'm sorry to hear all of that, but I'm a podiatrist. You ought to go see a psychiatrist. What are you doing here? And the moth says, well, your light was on.
That's all. That's all there was to that.
and the foundational reason that I loved Norm from the beginning, my good friend when I first moved to California was George Miller.
Sure.
And all George cared about, jokes. He would write jokes. He didn't want to be on a sitcom. He just wanted to do his jokes and go home. And I thought that George was an acquired, maybe even a peculiar marginal taste in the world of comedy. And once I found out that Norm Macdonald loved George Miller, then I loved Norm Macdonald even more.
I see the similarity between the two guys.
That's right. But
humor on another level.
Humor on another level. And you got the sense sometimes that Norm would tell jokes that he knew would not get laughs, and that made him happy as though they had killed.
So true.
Yeah. Anyway, here, please enjoy once again, and he was on the final show and broke my heart, Norm Macdonald.
Thanks, man.
How did you get your start in? I know you originally were a stand-up comedian, but how did that begin?
Well, I was in Canada, and then, and so a lot of, we don't do much show business in Canada, and then they called me from the States to do the show, Star Search?
Star Search, yeah, Ed McMahon, the Star Search.
Ed McMahon. Yeah. And so it was the international Star Search. It was a special Star Search.
Because you're Canadian.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
So I was in that, and then I lost. It was horrible.
Oh.
I got the lowest score ever.
Really?
Yeah. And that's what they told me. And so I was up against guys that were much more international. Like there was one guy, he was from Africa, and he had a big robe and a hat. And then another guy from Australia, and he had a hat too. And then I just had a jag and a little tie.
Yeah, you needed the hat, sure.
I didn't have a hat. So, and all my stuff wasn't funny. That didn't help.
No, that's no. All the hats in the world won't help that.
So I went on. It was really humiliating.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And nobody laughed. Even Ed didn't laugh. I knew I was doing bad.
Ed McMahon wasn't laughing?
That's what he does for a living.
Yeah, more or less, sure.
So, he was taking some time off while I was out there. And he was just glaring at me there. And but he was a good guy. He always makes it dramatic, tries to make it dramatic.
Yeah.
It's
a big moment.
Yeah.
Sure.
So even if it's, everybody knew I was going to lose, but you have to go out with the other guy and with the guys with the hats, and I knew I was going to lose. And then, he goes another tough decision for the judges. And that was the only time I heard laughter when I was on stage. He said, all right, Canadian champion Norm Macdonald receives 3/4 of a star.
That's not good.
No.
That's not good at all.
I figured out later that to get 3/4 of a star, 3 guys had to give me 1 star, and then 1 guy gave me none.
And you're getting to be kind of like a celebrity, like a big deal, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of marginally. I did a celebrity golf tournament.
Is that fun?
It's all right, Well, it didn't work out very well.
Why not?
Well, the thing is, the idea is you go, and there's 3 regular guys, and then there's the celebrity.
Yeah.
So
it'd be like a guy from the Rotary Club, a guy from the bank, a guy from the Kiwanis Club, and you playing a foursome.
And so I showed up there, and there were 3 guys there. My tee time was 10:15, and so one of the guys, he says to me, we're just standing there, and the guy says to me, hey, I wonder who our celebrity is.
That's no good.
So you don't want to, it's hard to identify yourself as a celebrity
Sure,
to others, And so I said it was me, and we golfed. I spent the whole first 9 holes trying to explain who I was to the guy. And plus, there were other guys. They were celebrity spotting. They were envious of all the others. So then I was like, "Hey, Scully Mitchell, look at that over there," Or there's Chachi. I was even doing it, And
it's kind of a thrill for you as well.
it
then.
was pretty cool to see these guys. And plus, it doesn't help that I'm no good at golf. I stink at golf.
Not
so,
very good.
You know, not only, I'm in the woods all the time trying to find my ball, and they're on the fairway going, hey, where the hell's that guy? We don't know who he is,
It sounds like a fun outing, though, all in all.
Yeah, it was fun.
Now, when you go out, generally, I would guess, though, the people usually know who you are when you're walking around New York City, especially. You get recognized all the time?
A little bit. Sometimes, a lot of times I get like, hey, you're that guy from Saturday Night Live. And then I go, yeah. And then they go, that show sucks.
No, see, that's not good. That's no good.
And then I go, yes, thank you very much. Sometimes, a lot of times, because I'm not famous, but one guy will recognize me and everybody else won't. So it'll just make a big, hey, and then everyone looks at me, what? And then I go, I'm the guy from the TV. But I want to get famous, that's my big goal.
Really? To
Not
be famous?
enough so that I can't walk down the street,
Right.
like you, where your life is hell, but I want to. I'd like to get famous enough so that if I had, if I ever had problems with my liver or something, I could get another one quick. That kind of.
You want to go to the top of the list?
Yeah.
How is your liver? Everything all right there?
Everything. No,
okay, good.
Everything's
good.
fine
Knock
with
on
my
wood,
liver,
thank
but if
God.
I get famous enough, I'm going to hit the booze.
Yeah. And it's nice to know that you have that as kind of an insurance policy. Yeah. And you're a Canadian, as is Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada.
Is that where you began as a comedian?
Yeah, I did stand-up in Canada, and man, that stinks.
Really?
Oh my God. You ever go on the road and do stand-up?
Yeah, used to do that all the time, sure.
That stinks, right?
Yeah, it was not, the travel was grueling.
Yeah, plus everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't need to go on the road for that.
But I remember this one gig I did. It was like, I call them a gigs.
Yeah, sure, because you're in showbiz.
Right. So it was in Red Deer, Alberta. You know where that is?
Oh, yes.
Well, every other place in the map.
Part of that Red Deer Metroplex up there in Alberta.
Yeah, it was just outside of Red Deer, and.
Just outside of Red Deer.
It was before I was hot. So I couldn't get Red Deer. So for those of them that didn't understand the first part.
Yeah.
So I was at this gig and it was tough, the guy told me before I went on, he said, you got to do the whole hour. I had to do an hour.
Gee, that's grueling.
That's a long
It
time.
really is tough.
And he said, if you don't do the hour, you don't get the check,
Yeah.
because a lot of people have been, leaving before the hour was over. And so I started doing my comedy, and everyone hated my guts. And so 10 minutes into it, if everyone hates your guts for the first 10 minutes, you're not going to win them over.
It's discouraging.
Yeah, you're not going to have a good other 50 minutes.
No.
So everyone hates me. So then after a whole hour of that, I have to host a joke contest, where I bring people from the audience
A little
up.
talent show kind of thing.
Yeah, and they tell their jokes.
Yeah.
So they go up and they're hostile towards me. Oh my God. So every guy, it would be like he would use me as like the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guy would be going, okay, they have a mic there in their hands.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Thank you, Norm. Thank you. And what would this be? Would this be a phone? Hello?
Sometimes this isn't a mic. Some of my jokes. But I don't know. So the guy
should have loved that in Canada, for heaven's sake.
I should have used that. I wasn't that savvy at that point. But so the guy's up there. He's got the mic, and he goes like, he's using me. Everybody, it would be going like, okay, folks, here's the joke. Hey, what's your name again? Norm. There's this fruit, Norm. And they get a big laugh. And so everybody would be abusing me more. Finally, this guy comes up, drunk, and he goes, hey, Norm, and I go, yeah? He goes, well, you want to see my impression of a whale? And I go, yeah, that'd be good, And So he has this beer, so he takes a big swig of beer, and then he like spits it up all over my face and my shirt and everything. I didn't even get it either till much later.
That's too bad.
It's the blow-over, the whale.
Of course, yeah. It's the whale.
And the beer is the
sure.
seawater.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I got stuff dripping over me. I have to give this guy the gift certificate, you know?
He won. Oh,
yeah,
that's a good
people
one,
went crazy. So then I'm depressed. I go in the corner. I'm playing Frogger, you know? I got water. I got beer. The beer was playing the water.
Yeah.
What a story, huh? I want to become real famous, you know?
Yeah.
Real, like famous.
Yeah.
I want to be like you, you know, famous.
No, I'm not. Like John Goodman. John Goodman, that's a famous guy.
Yeah, John Goodman. But I'd say you're more famous than John Goodman.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
So I want to get that kind of fame where just, you know, people bug you all the time. And, you know, I'd like maybe a woman show up, figure me for her husband. You know, that kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, well, sure.
But I get kind of like...
I think I can make that happen.
I kind of got half fame, you know, like sometimes people, I was taking the airplane there, flying on the airplane, and I get on the airplane, so I got this character beside me, you know, sitting there with me, and he says to me, he says, I really like you on the show there, Fred. He calls me Fred.
Fred.
Yeah. So he recognized me, but he thought my name was Fred. Yeah. So I figured, what the hell, it's a name, Fred, right? And so I go, yeah, thanks a lot. I don't want to go, hey, I'm not Fred, you know?
Yeah.
So I go, yeah, thanks a lot. He goes, yeah, you're good, Fred. Keeps saying it, you know? So I go, thanks, man, thanks, that's good. No, I like you, Fred, he says to me. I go, yeah, okay, I get the idea. So I just keep talking to him. So then this other character comes out of the bathroom, you know? He had to go to the bathroom. And he's walking down the airplane aisle, and he sees me. He says, hey, you're that guy from the show. And I go, yeah. And he goes, what's your name? You know, so I go, it's Fred. You know, it's Fred. I can't.
You don't want to upset the other guy.
Right, I don't want to.
And you got the rest of you be explaining.
Yeah. So the guy goes, yeah, he has a funny look in his face, right? He goes, yeah, what's your last name? So I go, I don't want to say McDonald in case the guy goes, no, it's Norm McDonald.
Yeah, that's
then
right. It'd be a tip-off for him, sure.
So I go, Fred Kendall. I say Kendall.
Fred Kendall.
Yeah, I just came out with Kendall. So the guy goes, yeah, that's right, Fred Kendall.
Makes perfect sense now.
Oh, yeah, I had a great holiday, you know, and a Christmas and stuff, you know, and I got lots of good presents.
That's nice.
Actually, I got one present. You ever get a present like, you know, where there's a guy gives you a present that's a lot better than the one you gave to him?
It's a little embarrassing, yeah.
Yeah.
I do it with Paul all the time.
Yeah? So, you know, the guy gave me this guy, Fred Johnson, he gave me a whole laser disc system.
Wow, that's great.
And I got him one of them chia heads, you know? So I had opened mine first, you know, so I was like, oh, this is great. And then I knew he was going to open his and see the chia head, you know. So I was thinking fast, you know, So as he opened it, I said, yeah, that's not the only thing I got you. He goes, what else? I go, oh, I got you this check here for $500.
Wow.
I wrote that
out. But Fred, if I know Fred Johnson, he'd probably enjoy that chia head, don't you think?
Fred Johnson's a good man.
Yeah. Do you have plans? Norm, we're only a few days into the new year. Do you have plans?
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to see happen? Any resolutions?
I have my resolutions. I always make resolutions.
That's good.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that the big mistake people make when they make their resolutions is they overreach, you know? They make resolutions that they can't possibly...
Set their goals too high.
They set their goals too high, yeah. So then they're only setting themselves up for failure.
Yeah. So
what I do is I do the opposite. I set my goals low, knowing that I will reach them.
That's right.
Know?
And when you do, you check them off.
I check them off.
Feel good about yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had 2 this year. One is I'm going to get a haircut. I know. I'll be able to do that. And the second one is I'm going to watch that TV show, Run Away with the Rich and Famous.
Oh, those are your resolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
So I know. You know what my other friend got me once? Steve Corin, my other friend. He got me a cat once.
Oh, is that a good thing to give somebody? A cat?
That's a horrible thing. Because then you gotta take care of it for the rest of his life.
That's right.
You know?
It's a commitment. It's a lifelong commitment.
Yeah. And my cat, I had a horrible thing with it last summer. It had a heart attack.
No.
Yeah, you ever hear of that?
No, I never have.
I never heard of that either. And so I came home one day and the cat was there, you know, and he was like like that, and there was like white stuff coming out of his mouth, and he's like, So I was like freaked out, you know, and so I phoned up, I phoned up 911, you know. It's just for people. It turns out that's just for people.
Yeah, but it's not a bad thing, you know, off the top of your head, that's not a bad thing.
So I even said, what's the one for the cats, you know, what's the number? And then the woman goes, look, get off the phone, Will Carter, you know. So my neighbor, you know, takes me to the animal hospital, and I get there, and it's all people, there's actually hospitals for animals, like emergencies. Yeah. And so I go in, I got the cat there, you know, and they go, you know, yes, what's the problem? And I go, look, and it's going, and then it's an emergency. Everybody freaks out, you know. It's like on ER or something. They're like, whoa, the cat, where they take it out, you know, and everything's like panic and bedlam, you know, and so I just sit down, start reading a magazine there, you know, and a little while later, this guy comes out. He's like a doctor, but not a real doctor.
He's a veterinarian.
Yeah. So he calls me back and he goes, okay, we got to talk, you know. So I go, okay. He goes, like he's breaking bad news to me. He goes, your cat had a heart attack, you know. So I go, what? I never heard of such a thing, you know. I didn't even know they had hearts, you know. I go, that's a bad thing. So anyways, he goes, you can go and see him, you know. And you can go and visit your cat.
That's nice.
So he said, you only can have 20 minutes, you know. There's like a business. So they take you to this room, and it's like a big room, and there's your cat on a gurney. He's all drugged up, you know. And so then you're alone with your cat in the room.
Well, that's a nice thing, don't you think?
Well, after about a minute, you go, I got a life to get back to. You know? I got to hang out with my cat.
Oh, my. Welcome back to the old show, buddy.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
What's new in your life? Things going all right?
Well, you know, the things that are new in my life are from the newspapers. I read the newspapers.
That's a good place. It's an excellent source of new material.
Yeah. So every day I'm reading them. A lot of news stories. I read today that Dr. Kevorkian, you know, he killed his 41st patient the day before yesterday. And I don't know, but I think people should start to realize he's not a good doctor, you know, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Don't go to this guy. No. I've killed less people than that. I'm not even a doctor, you know? I'd be a better doctor than him.
Seems like it would be a blot on his record somehow, doesn't it? Yeah.
And the other big thing I read the newspapers. I also read the magazines, you know?
The periodicals.
Yeah, the periodicals. Yeah. And I was reading, I don't know if you read the cover of Time magazine, but they got the cover this week is a lady saying, I'm gay.
Yeah, that's Ellen DeGeneres, I think, yeah.
But that's got to be a slow news week, a lady saying she's gay. That's a big story.
I guess.
Yeah, and but it's brave of her, though, you know, it's brave. It's brave.
It takes a great deal of personal courage.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I read just this morning that Richard Simmons now, to take it even further, he now is making a statement that he's really, really, really gay.
That's news.
Yeah.
To me, that ought to be on the cover.
Yeah, he got burned. But the big thing, of course, is also the Hale Bopp comic.
Have you seen it?
Haven't seen it.
I'm proud to say I've seen it like 15, 16 times.
You have?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I saw it last night driving home.
You did?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I should see it, you know, because I didn't know it was going to be around for like a month. I thought a comet goes fast, you know? You know what I mean?
Like a bullet, just
like, oh, there's the comet, it's gone. Oh, we'll never see it again. But this comet is like real slow. And I was reading in a magazine periodical, as you call it. I was reading that it was named after Hale and Bopp.
Two guys, yeah.
Yeah, there's two guys. There's Hale, right?
Right. And Bopp. They discovered it independent of one another.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it wasn't like they were hogging the here. Let me take a look. No, you know. They found it the same night in 2 different locations. Didn't even know each other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I know so much less than most people. You know?
That takes a lot of courage to admit that, too.
No, I know.
Put you on the cover of Time. I'm dumb.
It's not dumb because
know.
I don't know book learning, you know what I mean?
No.
But I know things from the street, you know what I mean? Like, but
So anyway, the comet now. Have you not
I
seen
haven't
it?
seen it. I don't know where. I know it's in the sky, but I haven't. I almost thought I took a plane to see my mother.
Oh, that'd be a great opportunity to see the comet, yeah.
And so we were on the plane, and then the guy comes on, the pilot, you know, he comes on, he goes, "Yes, people of the plane." He didn't say that.
People of the plane.
He said, "Passengers, you know." He says, "Listen, guys, if you look out, if you're on the left side of the aircraft, you know, if you're sitting, you can look out, see the Hale-Bopp comet." And of course, I'm on the right side of the damn plane. So I look out, and I said, all I got is like the wing of the plane, you know? So I get gypped, you know? So then I land, you know, I haven't seen it. And then I go to my not my grandmother, my mother. It's my son's grandmother. I go to my mother's, I'm sorry.
That's right, I can see where you are.
I am.
She is a grandmother, she's just not your grandmother.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was with her, and she goes out on her balcony, you know, and she goes, "Oh, Norm, the Hale-Bopp comet is up in the sky." And I go, "Oh man, I'm gonna see that." But I was watching Rhoda, you know Rhoda?
Yeah.
And so I said, "I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute." I'm watching, and then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And not that it was Rhoda, it wasn't a boring show.
No, yeah. But I think, Norm, the comet will be visible for a few more days.
Yeah,
you really
they
ought
say
to
that.
take advantage of it.
Yeah. Well, now, you know, it's weird, the comet, because it's like tainted now because all those guys killed themselves, you know, and now, I don't know, you can't look at the comet without thinking about a bunch of dirty ghosts flying around a spaceship, you know?
Well, that's perhaps your own personal struggle with the comet. Do what you can. Were you ever in a cult yourself?
Oh, what?
No, I don't know. Maybe. You never know, you know?
No, I've never been in a cult.
Yeah?
I would never be in a cult. Like, because, like, that cult, my God almighty, like you were saying, they had to castrate themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a thing.
I don't think they had to castrate themselves. I think they had a technician.
Oh.
Like a dental hygienist. They didn't have to do it themselves.
Okay, but they had to get castrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a thing that, you know, that's a big thing in your life. You know what I mean?
It's a huge commitment.
Yeah. So you have to really believe, and believe me, you know, I mean, I want to ride in a spaceship as much as the next guy, you know? But it'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be great. You know? Everybody likes that.
What you're saying is there's a limit.
Yeah, and plus, you know what? These guys are probably up in the spaceship, and they're like, "Good Lord, what were we thinking? We castrated ourselves. Here we are in a spaceship. Maybe there's some nice-looking ladies up there on Pluto."
No dice now.
Yeah, they're castrated. Maybe the aliens are going, "You morons! We on our planet we value testicles above all else." You know?
I guess. How you feeling? You all right? Somebody told me you had the flu or something.
Oh, no, I'm all right. How do you do, by the way?
I'm fine. Fine. You don't have the flu? You weren't feeling? I heard you were a little under the weather. Had a cold or something?
I was a little bit sick, you know. I went to the doctor. I always go to the doctor, you know, because I'm worried.
When you're sick, you go to the doctor?
Yeah, or even when I'm not. What?
Yeah, that's right.
Even when I'm not, I'm worried. I'm like, maybe today I'll get, like, bowel cancer or something, you know? Like, I get concerned. No, I swear, that might sound weird, but there actually is no such thing. I checked in a medical dictionary. But I go to this doctor, and he gives me, like, they always give me these crazy things. And so he said, "I want to, like, test out your body fat."
Yeah.
You know? Meanwhile, I'm a really skinny guy.
Yeah.
Like my whole life I've been skinny. I've been self-conscious about it, you know? Self-conscious.
Right.
And I always had problems with those words. I always thought conscience
I know.
was
It's
conscious.
fine. Don't worry about it. This is not an elevator with Shriners, so just relax.
So the guy, I said, I don't need no body fat thing, man. I'm a really skinny guy. So he puts these calipers on me,
Right.
you know, and he tests me out. Comes back, turns out I'm fat as well as skinny.
Seems unlikely, doesn't it?
He explained it to me. I'm skinny, but also fat. Like I'm bones and then fat.
Yeah.
Around the bones. I have a horrible body. So the guy tells me, you got to get to one of them gyms.
Oh,
you know?
start working out a little bit. Yeah.
So I go to the gym, and holy Lord, have you ever been to one of these?
No, I don't go.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
You got to they got the weights, you know?
Yeah.
That's the big thing,
The big
weights.
weight machines, sure.
So you got to lift the weight. It's really heavy. And then you got to put it down. Then afterwards, lift it again right away. And it's endless. It's like hundreds of lifting. And then afterwards, you're just sore and you're not big at all. And I don't want to be big. I have no use for being big.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy. I watch some TV. I eat a fish sandwich. I don't got to be big. I don't need abs. What am I going to do with abs?
Got a couple of seconds. Go ahead, do it. Let me see it.
What?
Come on, let me see it. Just a little. Just a little.
What's that?
Just a little. You know what I'm talking
What
about.
would that be?
Just let me see a little of it. Come on, Norm. Come on.
I got to do it with Paul.
All right, do a little with
Okay.
Paul.
Me as myself?
Yeah,
Somebody
you
could play
got to
me?
play yourself.
All right, I'll play myself.
Oh, God.
Yeah, go on. Not so easy when I'm sitting right here, is it, Big Shot? There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
I'm not ready for this.
No, I know you're not ready now. No. You're ready on your little show, but you're not ready here. You got all week to get ready on your little show.
Okay.
Here we go.
So it's like,
Yeah,
who's going to be the...
I don't know. Oh, Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls. Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Paul, Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls will be on. Do you enjoy the Spice Girls, Paul?
Spice Girls, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they'll be on the show. Yeah. And Paul, do you watch the Saturday Night Live show?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is that on now, Paul?
Huh?
I say, what time would that be on?
It's like it's 11. It's live, I think.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I ask you a question?
What's that?
I hear this story, and there's this press release that you get your ass fired. Is that true? No, you didn't get fired.
Yeah, they fired me.
No, they didn't fire you.
No, I'm serious. I talked to a guy that said I'm fired.
Fired from your television job?
From on the weekend, I do the news segment.
Yeah, the weekend update.
Yeah, and I do the jokes.
Sometimes, many times, the best part of the show.
Yeah. But it's all a matter of opinion. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yeah.
But then the guys that can fire me, that's not their opinion.
Now, why would they fire you?
Well,
who fired you, first of all? Let's get some names here. Let's get this on the record.
Well, I don't know the guys, because the guys I work with, like Lorne Michaels and stuff.
Did Lorne Michaels fire you?
No, he didn't. He didn't fire me.
Right.
He likes me and stuff.
Well, it's his show, isn't it?
I thought it was his show, yeah. But
well, then how can a guy come in from the outside and fire you? Somebody from ABC fired you?
No. They're NBC. What happens is you work on the show, and then there's these guys that hang out in the halls.
Yeah, we got them here. We got them here.
And they're called executives. They're NBC executives, right? And then I'd see them. I didn't know who the hell they were, what they did, Now I know what they do. They fire me from Weekend Update. But they said that this guy Don Ohlmeyer, who turns out to be the president.
Yeah. Now I know Don Ohlmeyer, and just between you and me, he's an idiot.
Oh.
So I wouldn't take it seriously. If this guy fired you, you may still have a job. You never know. I'd wait for some paperwork.
No, I phoned him,
Oh, you had to phone in to pick up your messages from. Oh man.
Yeah. So I said, hey, you don't know what to say. You're like, hey, how's it going there? You're trying to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Did you have a turkey there for the thing or whatever? I don't know. And then so he goes. oh yeah, I'm firing you there from the show. And then I said, oh, that's not good. You know? And then I said, why is that now? And he goes, oh, you're not funny.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, Lord, that's even worse news, you know? He goes, no, I don't got nothing to fall back on.
No.
He's a good man.
Well, he just fired you. What do you mean he's a good? What is wrong with you? You quisling? Stop that.
I don't know what quisling means, but... But I mean, to me, like, you know, you have to be philosophical about these things. I mean, at first, like, when I found out, you know, I was upset. But then, you know, I really started to think about it, you know, and plus I drank a lot of whiskey. And then
Took the
afterwards...
edge off it a little, I'm
yeah,
guessing.
I just thought, like that. But then the next day I sobered up and I remembered, you know, that I still had some whiskey left.
So you went right back to it.
Yeah.
But now, Norm, far be it for me to tell you how to lead your life or your career, because Lord knows you've been very, very successful. But if the guy says to you, we don't want you on the Weekend Update, and that's like your signature piece.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the anchor man, not only of that segment, but of the entire Saturday Night Live show. If things aren't going great, they give the ball to you. You're the damn quarterback, Norm. You're the one who punches it over the goal line for pay dirt. So now,
well, I mean,
if Mr. Big Shot Cologne and Cufflinks, Don Ohlmeyer, if he says, we don't want you on the Weekend Update, adios. I'd get in the cab. Absolutely. Hit the dirt. Come on over here to CBS. We'll get you a nice show. We'll put you together a nice show for you.
All right.
You're no quisling.
I've never been called that.
Well, now, will you stay on the rest of the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Like I do. Also, other than doing an update, I do like sketches, but like I stink in those. So that. You know, he thinks I'm funny in those.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the Weekend Update. He doesn't think you're funny.
Yeah, he doesn't think I'm funny in Weekend Update, and God only knows. I mean, you know. It's just a matter of opinion. He also thinks that O.J. is innocent. So.
Exactly. Don't let this pinhead push you around, for heaven's sakes.
No, he's not a pinhead. He's a fat guy.
There we go now. Come on, Norm. Let's go. Let's get a little heat on here.
No. It's funny when you don't like a guy just because he's fat, you know what I mean?
No, it has nothing to do with him being fat.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with him being fat.
You don't like him because he's a dope.
No. No, it's just you know what I've always said is, I've said comedy is subjective. Mm-hmm. I never really said that before.
No, I didn't think
I usually say whiskey is good.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Norm, you're very, very funny. You're like the strength of that franchise now.
Well, do you know any guys over there you can give a call to or anything?
Well, yeah, they're going to take a call from me. You're lucky they took your call so they could fire you. Are you kidding?
But there.
Are you getting some support from the rest of the cast members?
Well, you know, the people on the cast, like they go, you know, when you work at a place, you know, some people like you, some people hate you. But
oh yeah, you don't need to tell me that.
So, you know, people come up to you and go, oh man, I'm sorry, and then either they're sorry or they're not sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So how the hell do you know?
No, you don't really know. But you can tell.
Well, sometimes you can tell, like, you walk into a room and then everybody will stop talking, and then so you go, hey, were you just talking about how you were glad I got fired from the update? And then they go, no, we were talking about hats.
But now let me go back to this, and I don't want to embarrass you again, but if Lorne Michaels, the guy who created the show, the guy who's kept the show in business all these years, it's his show, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Table at Orso's, Lorne Michaels, why doesn't he step in? Why doesn't he throw himself in front of this gorilla to save your job? What's going on there?
With that?
It sounds to me like he's a quisling.
He is?
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Maybe we can get a dictionary at the break. But
you know what I'm saying? This is the guy. Didn't Lorne Michaels hire you?
Yes, he did.
Well, then who ought to be able to fire you?
Lorne Michaels,
Right, so where was he? Did he fire you?
No, he didn't fire me.
But he's like your buddy, right? You're buddies with Lorne.
Yeah, he's a good man, and
Now,
he's
what did he
always
say to you?
Been very supportive of me.
Well, I guess not. What did he say to you?
He said to me, he says, he said, look, Norm, this is the deal. You know? He said, I want you to stay on as Weekend Update.
Oh, good. Well, there you go. Well, great. So you got the job back. That's good news. Attaboy, congratulations. What do you got there, Norm? You looked up Quisling.
Yeah, I looked up
what does it say?
Quisling.
Yeah.
And also, do you know what Quizmaster means?
That'd be like Alex Trebek. Yeah, I knew that.
No, Quisling is a master of ceremonies on a game show.
There you go.
Now, Quisling is a traitor who serves as the puppet of the enemy occupying his country.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Norm Macdonald, you, sir, are no Quisling.
I thought I was dumb when I didn't know what Quisling was. Yeah. I think I'm even dumber now because I still don't know what it is.
So now, Norm, a couple of things come to mind here. This seems so preposterous to me, so unfathomable, so unreasonable that I'm guessing, oh, it's like a stunt, like a publicity stunt, like big-time wrestling or something. Is that kind of deal? Where you and Don Ohlmeyer will have a feud and you'll wrestle on the show or something for your job, one of those deals?
No, I like Don Ohlmeyer.
Oh, no, how can you like... This weasel fired you!
No, but he doesn't think I'm funny.
And yet you like the man.
Sure, I mean, you know.
Here's what.
A lot of people don't think I'm funny.
Enjoy your complimentary beverage. Now, tomorrow night...
It ain't whiskey, but it's good.
Now, there's a great song. Now, tomorrow night, come back on the show, or Friday night, come back on the show and do Weekend Update. You can do Weekend Update here. You can be the Weekend Update guy on this show.
That'd be great.
Well, there you go. Now, who's taking your place on the Weekend Update?
I don't know. Apparently, they had some press release today, but I don't read the papers, that wasn't good either.
No, not if you're in charge of Weekend Update. To just blatantly admit that you don't know what's going on.
I did too many Nixon jokes.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you who's taking your place. Nobody can take your place, Norm Macdonald. That's what I think. You don't seem to be taking this too hard. You seem to be taking it pretty well.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because if somebody doesn't like you, then and they own the joint, you know, that's fine. I mean, I don't know.
Why would you want to work in that atmosphere? Why wouldn't you want to take a hike and say, well, I'll show you. I'll take my little Weekend Update someplace else and bury you punks?
I don't know. I guess I'm a goddamn Quisling or something.
You know, Norm, the last time you were here, it was a traumatic, difficult situation because I believe it was like the day after you had been released, kind of undone, let go,
yeah,
something like that, fired.
It was that very day.
That very day, yeah. Well, how has it been since then?
Well, it's been weird, you know, like, it's been weird.
You were just fired, as it turned out, right?
Yeah, I got fired,
right.
And then when I was talking to you on the show that day, because this guy Don Ohlmeyer fired me, and I didn't know the guy, you know, and you kept saying, like, he's an idiot, he's a pinhead, you know, and stuff like that, and I would say, like, he's a good guy, you know, and turns out you were right.
Oh, man, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'll admit when I'm wrong.
I've never been happier to be right about something in my life.
Yeah. So, because I went and met with him, you know, I never...
Now, wait a minute. After you get fired, you then have to go to a meeting with the guy?
Yeah, because I wanted to leave the show entirely. You know, I thought that would be the next thing.
Right.
And so, and then, you know, I talked to all these guys I pay money to, you know, and I go, hey, how about you guys figure out something there, you know? And then they're like, well, we were talking to this one guy that said that he maybe could do, and it took forever. So I said, how about I just go talk to the dude that fired me?
Face to face,
Yeah.
mano a mano. It shows great courage, great class, grace, I believe, on your part.
Yeah. Well, I'm a courageous, classy dude. So I have to go to his office there. He lives in Hollywood, California, and
he's a big shot, this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, a big shot.
Oh, yeah.
One of these guys comes to work very early and spends most of the day selecting monograms, That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his office is like, I went to his office, and it's this big office, and then you go in there. I'm not used to these things, I'm just a guy used to nightclub,
exactly.
smoking nightclubs.
You're a
doing my comedy.
hard-working guy.
Yeah. So I go in there, and that guy, Don Ohlmeyer's there, so I go, how you doing? And we talk, and
Well, how was that? Was it cordial? Was it a bit icy?
No, it was cordial. He gave me a lighter.
Like for being like it's what, a parting gift? Well, he's giving you what?
He had a lighter, and he goes, hey, want a lighter? And then he gave me an umbrella. I don't know. It was like
You get fired and you get stuff. Like, hey, how about a clock radio? How about a lighter?
Anything on the top shelf I could have. So I just said to the guy, I said, listen, man, because I appreciate that you don't think I'm funny. That's fine.
Now, that was the issue. That seemed to be the turning point. Don Ohlmeyer didn't think you were funny.
Exactly.
Right. Now, in your assessment of him in this meeting, is he a funny guy?
Well, it's not his job. His job is picking up them monograms.
Yeah. But he's one of these guys, he fancies himself creative, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I suppose. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, I worked for Don Ohlmeyer when I was at NBC for years and years and years, and I know the guy.
Yeah.
And here's a guy who could not create gas after a bean dinner.
That's not true. I witnessed that. No, the thing was, I said, okay, so you think I'm not funny? That's fine, who cares? But I said, why don't we I'll quit, leave the show, right? You keep your money, because you don't want to pay money to a guy that's not funny.
Exactly.
And then I'll go try to be funny somewhere else.
Perfect point.
And then he didn't like that idea.
Why not?
I don't know, because it seems to me that, because, there's other networks, there's CBS.
Well, other networks, sure.
Yeah. And so my contention was, I thought he would love that idea, because what better for his network than to have an unfunny guy on another network?
Exactly, that's right. He can't have it both ways.
Yeah, he can have it both ways, apparently. He's a quisling?
Yes. No. But at least there are no quislings in the picture now. When you were here before, I smelled a quisling. The quislings are gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Good for you.
And so the way it stands now is I can leave the show as long as I don't do anything else on any competing show.
Right. Well, that stinks. That's no
Yeah,
good. Now,
that's
how
no
long will that last?
I don't know, man. It's as long as
Contractually, how long are you bound to them?
I'm bound to them contractually. It's all stuff that I'm not that familiar with.
But in the meantime, they are continuing to pay you, right?
Yeah, they pay me, and I go to the show and hang out.
Yeah. Now, what is that like, being around your old friends on the show? Do they like having you there now or not?
Well, everybody's kind of uncomfortable. Nobody wants, everybody's uncomfortable.
Sure.
And they'd be glad to see me go, and I'd be glad to see them see me go. And just this Don Ohlmeyer character.
Yeah.
Is, I don't know. I don't know how this...
You know what you should do, though? You should come here to CBS and get a show right here. You should come to CBS and make Pretty Boy, make Mr. Cufflinks, make Don Ohlmeyer eat his show. Well, I would guess that one of the good things about this, you had some time off. Have you taken some vacation? Have you gone anywhere, traveled?
Yeah. I went. I wanted to get away from all the showbiz, crazy showbiz.
Yeah.
So I decided I'd go on a vacation,
Great.
And I don't. like to go to hotels because all my years of doing my nightclub act, I don't like hotels.
Yeah.
So I decide I'll go, my buddy tells me, he goes, hey, you should go to one of them bed and breakfasts. You ever hear tell them?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. The idea is you go there, it's a guy's house, and you live in his room, and then he makes you some breakfast.
Right. Very
Yeah. It's a thumbnail.
Yeah, that's it, sure.
So I looked one up on the internet there, and I found one. I went to Vancouver Island, Victoria, which is beautiful.
Lovely,
Oh, my
yeah.
God. It's God's little country. And so I go there, and I look up my place where I'm supposed to go. I have it on a little piece of paper. And I knock on the door, right? And there's no answer. So I knock again, and there's still no answer. So finally, I look like in the window there, and there's an old man sleeping on a couch,
Yeah.
So I bang on the door, ringing the doorbell, So finally I hear like, hey, keep your pants on there, from the inside. And he comes to the door, old guy, but I'd say 80, 85 years old. Old Harold Delaney was his name.
Harold Delaney.
Yeah, nice enough gentleman, And so I got in there and I says, well, I better go to sleep. There's no one else there, Like, I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of people in different rooms,
Yeah.
And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I go up and I go to sleep, and I'm ready to go to sleep, and a knock comes on the door, right? Knock on my bedroom door.
Right.
So I figure, uh-oh, old Harold Delaney wants to have sex with me there.
That's the first thought that went through your mind, huh?
Well, I'm a young fella.
Yeah,
These days,
not
anything
a
goes.
bad-looking guy, sure, yeah.
Not a,
Traveling alone, why
sure.
not?
And of course, I didn't come to Victoria to have sex with old Harold Delaney. I came to do some sightseeing.
Of course.
Yeah. So then I hear him, he goes, well, you ought to play some Scrabble.
Oh, Scrabble.
Yeah, so I say, okay, that's good.
Sure.
I'll play some Scrabble. So I go down, and he pulls out this old Scrabble game there, and we start to play, and I like Scrabble, So I get the first turn, because I picked the lower letter, and so I get the first turn. So I make rabbit,
Pretty good.
It's a good word. And then I do it pretty quick. I take like a couple of minutes, and then old Harold Delaney, he takes like a half hour to get his word, and the whole time he's not talking, he's not telling me old stories, because I like hearing old stories, And instead, it was like for a half hour, it was just Harold Delaney going. So then after a half an hour of that, I'm just sitting there, he comes up with his word, it's hat. That's his word, yeah. Hat. So he puts it, and he takes the word hat, and then he puts it like way in the corner on that triple letter score.
Right.
The triple word, the red one that you want to get to.
Yeah, sure.
But you can't just put it there.
No, it's got to have some relation to rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to move up there, and finally get to there. But instead, he just puts it right there.
Oh, no.
So I go, all right, And so then it's my turn, I do something, and quickly, and then again, the same thing, like, and then time going by, and then every word, and I was coming up with good words, I had sleigh, a sleigh ride, and avocado.
Whoa.
It was a 7-letter word.
Yep.
You get 50 extra points. I'm still way behind him.
He's just freelancing the board.
Yeah. Yes. And so finally I decided I'm gonna I gotta say something, you know? So and all his words were like cup and hat, and I think it was just like things he'd see around the room, And so I'm playing excellently. I should be in the lead, but instead I'm like 1,000 points behind. And finally, I gotta say something, So he puts boot, up on this triple, and it really annoyed me because I was building towards the triple letter, and he just puts boot, and so I said, finally, I gotta say something here, and I go, hey, old Harold Delaney there, I don't know, you can't put boot there, and then he goes, you never heard tell of a boot? So I go, no, I know what a boot is. I'm just saying. He goes, if a fella goes out there to wear a boot. So I go, no, I know I made avocado. I know a boot. And It just took him forever. And also I noticed a weird thing. There were no blanks. You know how you have the blanks in the game, and it's always good to use any letter, right? Yeah. I realized there's no blanks in this game, and I figured old Harold Delaney must have, when he got the game, figured, what the hell is that? You know, and throwing it away.
Can't use it.
Yeah.
Now, how was the breakfast? Did you have the breakfast?
There was no breakfast. I got up the next day. I was so hungry from playing Scrabble all night. So he says, "Hey, Harold, how you doing there? How about some breakfast?" And he goes, "I've never been much for breakfast." So I go, "Oh, all right." So I go, I guess I'll go down to McDonald's and pick up some breakfast or something, Harold. And he goes, "Can you get me an egg McMuffin?" It was crazy.
Take us through some of your activities, your life, your free time. So, a couple hours with Norm Macdonald.
I got a lot of free time now, and so what I did was I returned to my first love, dance. No, not dance. I returned to my first love, the stand-up comedy.
Oh, you're doing the stand-up. Good for you.
So I go around the country to different smoky nightclubs, and I do my jokes, and it's great, It's the doing the jokes is fun, but then the rest of the time, did you ever go on the road?
A little bit. I didn't care for it. Just didn't have the stamina for it. It's difficult.
It's rough, man, because other than doing the stand-up, you just go to a town, you're basically like a drifter or something, You show up, you hang around, and then you sit and you're watching the TV all the time, you know. And I love the TV, but when you watch it all the time, you just watch anything, I watched ESPN too. They got all the Deuce.
Yeah, sure, the Deuce, yeah.
And they got sports there that they're kind of weird sports. Like they got kickboxing. Yeah. You ever hear that sport?
Yeah.
And that's an odd sport. What they do is they combine the style and grace of boxing with kicking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of immature. A guy's boxing, all of a sudden he kicks the guy, It's just cheating,
Yeah, I think so, sure.
Yeah. And then also what you do is you try to get the pay movies there,
Oh, yeah. You ever dial up any of you can get like first-run features almost.
Yeah. I ordered Pulp Fiction, you know that movie?
Oh, sure.
It's a gritty urban satire, It said that on the little thing. I wouldn't have known. And so I said, I'll get Pulp Fiction. I heard great things about that. So I order it, right? Mm-hmm. And they send me a different movie, a movie called by the name of Pump Friction.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of that movie?
No, what is it?
Well, it's different than Pulp Fiction. Uh-huh. Pulp Fiction is a gritty urban satire. Uh-huh. Pump Friction is a bunch of dudes and ladies having dirty sex.
Whoa!
And,
So there's a mix-up, obviously.
Yeah. And it wasn't a bad movie, It was... Actually, with those dirty movies, I find, they're good for about 15, 20 minutes. Uh-huh. I'm really interested.
Right.
And then there's one point that all of a sudden I'm bored, I can't... I just lose interest completely, and I feel deeply ashamed,
It's the human mechanism working there. I don't know what that is.
I used to go to the Edinburgh Festival every year. I had a 100% walkout in Edinburgh. Started with 6 people, 2 leave, 10 minutes in. 20 minutes in, another 2 leave. I'm down to 2, a couple. The guy says, I'm going to the bathroom. So now I'm just left with the woman. She's there with her bag, and I see her hand reach down to her bag about 25 minutes. I said, are you leaving? She said, yeah. Picks up the bag, walks out. I remember the sound of the door closing behind her. Now I'm in an empty room with a sound technician saying, do you want to carry on? No, it's over. The gig's over.
The worst I ever did, I did a jazz club out in Queens. And my dad had to drive me to the gig, and I bombed horribly. And I was supposed to have enough money to get a cab back home, and I did so bad that the guy wouldn't pay me.
Oh my God.
Gerald's. I was supposed to get $50, right?
Right.
So I was supposed to do 2 shows. I'm going. He says, yeah, you're gonna do 1 set, and then the band is gonna come on. Then you have a break. then you come on again. I was like, okay. So I go on, and I'm so bad, and there was no dressing room, so I bombed. Then afterwards, I had to go sit in the room with the people you just bombed with. You're sitting there, people are walking by going, oh shit, you sit there. I'm like 17. Then they say, okay, we're gonna bring that comedian back, and you would hear people go, oh shit.
One time I went on, it was like a dance floor, and they gave me a Mr. Mic. Do you know what a Mr. Mic is?
Of course.
So I'm holding the speaker and the mic and talking, and then a guy comes in from the street,
Yeah.
and there's no signs advertising for me or anything. So he thinks I'm a psychotic, person, and so he starts approaching me, like you would say, give me the gun, And I'm like, no, I'm the performer, I'm the entertainer.
I did a similar gig at a disco in Queens.
And what happened in Queens?
Oh, died a miserable death. I went to get paid, and the owner went, I didn't even know you were on. I said, nobody did.
And then afterwards, I go up to Gerald. He's a grown man, too. It's really mean to be like this to me. And I went up, I was like, yes, I was supposed to get $50 for the night. And he turned around and said, better get the out of my face. Then my father had to drive out to Queens at 2 in the morning and drive me back there. Oh, you a comedian, huh? Comedian, man. You gonna get you a job, and you gonna get out at 9 in the morning, and you come back after 5. Motherfucker, comedian, my alias. Nothing is more fun than seeing someone you know, Bob, and them knowing you're in the audience and watching them. And it makes the experience more fun for the comic that's on stage. Anytime I'm dying, and it's somebody that in the back, and that knowing laugh, that always makes it easier to bomb.
Right.
Any given night, it's like a football game, right? It's going for the championship. Any given night.
Any given night.
Somebody can just take you out.
There's nothing a comedian loves than another comedian laid low, right?
Yeah.
Why do we enjoy that so much? When somebody tells you.
He died on stage. Seinfeld skint up his knees. They were like this.
We just live in a survival mindset all the time, right? Like these kids with these video games come around the corner. Bah, 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 bah. If you were to do a stand-up comedy video game, it would look pretty much like that, except there'd be jokes coming out instead of bullets. And there would be audience members. It wouldn't be terrorists, just regular audience members that you'd...
Of this lady.
Whatever it is, whether it's 3 dates or 7 dates, still irritated. Still annoyed, still frustrated, still hating the whole experience all the way through. And now my point here is my point. I got off that whole thing about the number. Oh, damn it. I don't know. What was it about? And I didn't even want to say what I just said. That's the ugly part. Anyway, there's something good there.
Is this your first gig?
Yeah, yes it is. Well, doing all this stuff I have never said before to anyone. It's just thoughts. So this is how comedians develop material.
Right.
And as you can see, this is quite painful.
The equivalent for a normal person would be to go into work in your underwear and try and do your job that you normally do. All of a sudden, you can't do anything. That's how a comedian feels when he's doing a new bit.